Today in this episode, I'm going to be talking about more than money and how profit and choice go hand in hand. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this topic to you is because sometimes I get feedback from people that say, profit, like how can I make profit? I can barely pay my bills. I'm barely paying myself a wage. How can I put profit away without doing all of those things first? Well, here's the thing. Profit gives you the choice. So making the change to implement profit first in your business allows you to put profit first and allows you to help change your mindset so that you are building a profitable business. So we can move out of that mindset of I can barely pay my bills, I can barely take a wage, things are really tough, and we can start to work towards having a much more abundant mindset around I can make a profit, I can pay myself, I can, hire amazing staff, and I can do all of these things. So some of the reasons I hear from people who don't implement profit first or have started to and then stopped, because sometimes they get tripped up on this putting the profit first step. So I often hear, I can't pay my bills, how am I going to put profit aside? When I do this thing, then I'll be able to put profit aside. How can I put profit aside if I owe all of this money to, ATO or other people? But what I also hear from those clients that I work with is, I should have done this sooner. It was the best decision I made in my business. Implementing profit first turned my life around. This is why I do what I do, because when I hear those responses, I know Profit First works. I've been doing it in my own business for over 7 years. I've been a Profit First professional for over 5 years. I'm a mastery member of Profit First, and I've written the Profit First for Tradies book. So I know and believe this absolutely 1,000%. And what I want to do this podcast for was because I want so many more people to implement Profit First. Now, first and foremost, amazing if you work with a certified Profit First professional like myself. That is going to get you there much quicker and much more efficiently. But to get started, you don't even have to do that. But as I said, what I hear is people get tripped up on this, how can I put profit aside first if I've got all these other issues? So what I wanted to talk to you about is exactly how you can do that. And what does profit mean in our businesses, in our small businesses? So profit is choice. Profit gives us choice. So in business, that may mean that we can pick and choose the clients that we want to work with. It may mean that we can pick and choose our hours. Do we want to do a 4-day week? Do we want to work half day Friday? Do we want to stop working weekends? If you're doing that, stop working nights. Putting profit first in your business and putting profit first will absolutely give you the option to do those things. It also allows you to build a team. If you really struggle to hire great team members because financially you can't pay them any more than you are paying at the moment, then putting profit first in your business is absolutely going to help you with that. The second thing profit does is it gives you choice around your health. So when you have profit first in your business and you're putting profit first and even if you just do that one step to get started with profit first, open a profit account, put 1% of every invoice that comes in into that profit account. That is how you can get started with profit first without having to do anything else. It is as simple as doing that one account and that one step with every invoice. So as I mentioned, it gives us choice with our health. Now, if you have other family friends who are self-employed, you will know that you hear a lot of I'm stressed, I'm overworked, I don't get time off, we don't get holidays, all of those things. Putting profit first in your business is absolutely going to change that. And again, it comes back to our habits. So putting profit aside first and making it a priority then allows us and encourages us to look at other areas of our business where we can improve. So by putting profit first in your business, you're going to have choice around your health. You're going to have less stress. You're going to be able to exercise more if that is your thing, because you're going to have more time. You're going to be able to have a healthier lifestyle. It means at the end of the day, we're going to have less disease, which is a lot of money and a lot of time and quite stressful for all those involved. Running profit first, and I'll use my business as an example, my businesses as an example. So In 2020 into 2021, my dad was extremely sick for 11 months, had lots of different treatments and so on for cancer. I was able to work 40% less in my business so I could take him to each and every one of his treatments, his doctor's appointments, most of which were a 3-hour round trip from where I am. And I never missed one. And I was able to do that because I had Profit First in my business. 6 weeks after Dad's last treatment, my mum then broke a hip, and we had another 11 months of hospitals, surgeries, doctors, the works. Again, I worked less hours in my business and could still run a profitable business because I had Profit First in my business. I knew exactly what was happening. I knew exactly what money was coming in, what money was going out, and I knew where the gaps were. And what it did for my health, being able to support my family members without having to worry too much about my business, meant that I could keep my stress levels. Well, it meant that I didn't have to add additional stress of my business to the already stress that I was having because of my family members being quite ill. So having a profitable business absolutely changes the way our lifestyle is and the health of us. And if you take nothing else away from Profit First, to just implement Profit First to be healthier and to have less chance of things going wrong from a health perspective, then that is one of the biggest benefits that I've seen in my business. And the third thing, Profit gives us choice for our family. So it gives us the choice to have more time with our family if we so choose, to go on holidays, to go away camping on long weekends, to make memories that are going to last a lifetime. Now, I am the daughter of self-employed parents. From the time I was 8 till 19, my parents were self-employed. We went on one holiday in that time as a family. So I was very fortunate. I was able to go on lots of holidays with my grandmother. She was able to take myself and my brother. But we had one holiday as a family. So now thinking back at that, I don't have those memories of the family holidays as a kid. I have them with my grandmother and it was amazing, but I don't have them with my parents. And I know that may seem like not a big deal. And again, I had an amazing childhood, but as daughter of self-employed parents, it certainly took its toll. And I really encourage any of you out there who have kids, particularly if they are younger, the time will go in a flash. And I know everybody says that, and I used to hate hearing it, and now I have children who are teenagers and not long to be out of my hair potentially. So think about putting Profit First in your business to make sure that you can make those memories with your family, because again, unfortunately, we never know when that's all going to be taken away from us. And not to be morbid, but let's make the most of what time we have. So just to go over that, Profit First and putting Profit First in your business is going to give you choice. The choices in your business, the choices in your health, the choices in your family, and most of all, it gives you peace in mind. Now, not to say that things won't still be up and down a little bit. Absolutely they will. Nothing is perfect. But having Profit First in your business gives you so many more choices and so many more options. And my challenge to you today is just to take one step. And that step is to book a call with me and have a chat. If you have been thinking about putting Profit First in your business, or you've started to put Profit First in your business, or you have put Profit First in your business and you're like, what is Katie talking about? This is nowhere near as good as what she says, then I highly recommend you book in a call with me today so we can chat through where you're at, what we need to improve, and what we need to do to get it started, so you can actually make the most of the choices that Profit First is going to give you when you run it in your business.